Okay, guys, back again. I went ahead and made up some of this, more of this gray color, like I said I was going to, and I hit that other side, of course, or excuse me, this side here. And I'm just finishing up now. Did go a little bit overboard on this color because I really like how it came out. So I started to kind of put it in lots of places. I'll show you in a second what I decided to do. Redo this side here before getting to that other side. Just bouncing on places that I missed before. Just like that there. Maybe just finish up this side like I needed to. It goes on kind of brighter than it looks, but once it dries this really nice gray color. Clean the brush off or something in there. And just go ahead and knock these areas here. And see if I can get to that other side. Probably, if I try really hard, probably. There we go. Making sure to hit the joint. There we go. One last spot in the middle. Perfect. Okay, so I said kind of went crazy with this. Put the gray on the back here also. Kind of brighten these areas up a little bit. I'm going to do it on these actuators. I really like how this gray came out. It came out dark and it's subtle, but it adds variation really nicely. Just gonna hit those actuators just like that. That's good enough. Just like that there. There we go. Forget the front part. Yeah. And we go. Gonna hit these screws, or these enormous bolts, whatever you want to call them, just like that there. Really easy with that. Hit the tops of these ones. Real slow flicking dry brush, or real quick flicking kind of dry brush motion for those. Just hit a couple of those big bolt deals. Okay. Now, we've got most of that done. We just tap these really carefully here. Really carefully. Get these bolts in here. Okay. And like we said before, perfectly fine if you get, see like I've done there, got some on the base coat, perfectly fine. I'm going to knock these hatch hinges here. I'm trying to get to that other side. It's proving a little bit difficult. Here we go. Okay. Still haven't gotten in there. I'll do it. That almost did it. Try from the other side. Trying to get in the frame too. Here we go. And of course, don't forget there's always a pair of bolts on the back here. That one went really down. Oh, that one went down really nicely. Let's see about doing this one. This one looks like it's going to be slightly more problematic. So we'll just hit the whole thing. There we go. And these front bolts. Remember that these rims that are around the bolts are actually part of the bolts also. So even though right now they're colored the base coat color, make sure to do the ring around them the gray color. Or whatever you decided to color your bolts, whatever, purple for all I care. Make sure you differentiate between painted bolts and base coat metal. Just like that there. Real nice. Real easy. Perfect. Get that to focus at all. No? What about now? If I turn it the right way? No? Alright, autofocus. You're going down. There we go. Kind of missed that right one there. Go ahead and do that top right one. See those inner ones just there. And then the ones in the back, of course. Just like that. And autofocus back on. Hopefully it'll play ball. Hit that right side one more time because I see a spot on the camera that I didn't get. Perfect. Okay. What to do with the shield? What to do? That's been bugging me for a couple of minutes now. What I'm going to do with the shield. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to leave it and do something else. I'm going to work my way around now. I want to do this engine, these coil parts here. Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. See these kind of rings that run around the gas tank kind of thing? What I would assume is like a fuel tank. Maybe it's a combustion chamber. Kind of like a piston would be in your car. Wherever the actual combustion takes place, that powers the movement. I don't know. Call it a gas tank. I think I've always referred to it as a gas tank. So, can I do these rings in this color here? Spamming that gray color. Taking what you like, even though maybe it wasn't expected, and doing whatever you want with it, basically. You know, just keep whatever you like to do. I recently discovered this gray color, probably about 10 minutes ago, and I really enjoy it, so I'm going to put it everywhere. Just like so. Kind of went over just now on that. Messed up that kind of a little bit. Keep going right around these rings with the gray. Just like that. I wish the thing would focus. This is not a very good... It's probably the lighting that's not doing so well for it. Making sure to do the underside. And that should be it, just there. Okay. I think I got all of it. Check the top. I got a bit here on the top that needs done. A bit here also. Okay, so once it dries, it should be much more defined. You should see it much better. The bottom part of the other half, though. Trying to straighten those lines up as best I can. The gray on this part of the engine kind of dry it awkwardly. So I can't tell very well if that's what I want it to be or not. But just have to roll with it for now. I'm going to hit these round parts also. Like I said, just kind of going everywhere with it. Like it a lot, so use it a lot. There you go. We're going to come back later with the highlight color, the pure bright pewter gray, and hit it with that anyways. So Don't worry if you're seeing too much of this and you're thinking to yourself, it's basically two colors. It won't be. Not when we're done, at least. Right now, maybe it is, but not when we're finished. And there we go. Much better. Okay, so we're going to take a break here whilst I try and find some semblance of my silver, because I really could use that right now. Hit this gray part again real fast. Okay. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and cheers. Wait. Oh, now cheers. Well, now cheers.